Mr. Speaker, not only is Christmas dinner going to be especially expensive if you buy it at the grocery store, now the government wants to ban people in rural countrysides from actually hunting for their turkey. They've targeted a long list of hunting rifles and shotguns with a sweeping ban that's being widely condemned by experts, by hunters, and by First Nations people. Now, the government has admitted in recent testimony that the ban will apply to hunting rifles. Contrary to prior talking points, will they reverse this ban?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, before I come to the answer of that question, tomorrow we're marking the 33rd anniversary of the Polytechnic Institute shooting tragedy. To the families of the victims and to the survivors, we stand with you. We know that despite the passage of time, that the hurt and the loss never completely heals. We owe it to you and to all victims and all Canadians to end gun violence once and for all, Mr. Speaker, and I hope all members in this chamber will join me in a moment of solidarity. Thank you.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Well, of course, we are all in solidarity in ending violence committed with guns. In fact, today we saw an example of the real problem. Police seized 62 firearms in Toronto. 57 of them came from the United States of America. Only one of them was from Ontario, and it was stolen over a year ago. The problem is not the hunter who in Wainwright, Alberta, or Happy Valley, Goose Bay in the East Coast is using his tools to feed his family. The problem is illegal guns coming across the border. Why won't they reinforce our border instead of attacking our hunters?
Yeah. The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, my Conservative colleague asks what's the government doing to reinforce our borders? Investing $450 million over the last 2 years alone, Mr. Speaker, to add more boots to the ground for the CBSA, to add more state-of-the-art technology for the CBSA, to allow them to build on the progress that they've made in seizing illegal guns at the border. And what did the Conservatives do at every moment where they had a chance to support those resources to the CBSA? They voted against.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
The results of their policy is a 32% increase in violent crime, a massive 92% increase in gang murders. No matter how expensive their policies are, and no matter how much they target law-abiding hunters, it's not getting the job done to protect our people. Donc, pourquoi le gouvernement ne veut-il pas?
Why doesn't the government want to help when it comes to targeting real crime instead of targeting our hunters and farmers? The Honourable Minister of Public Safety. Mr. Speaker, that's exactly what our government is doing. We have already invested $450 million to strengthen our border, to help the Border Services Agency. And that's exactly what we're doing with our legislation to increase penalties for criminals. Why won't the Conservatives support that bill if they want to target organized crime?
Honorable député de Salaberry-sur-Roi.
The Honourable Member for Salaberry-sur-Roi.